This is the real-time dashboard, or the real-time activity log you can see underneath reports. This shows us a list of all the extensions. The ones that are highlighted with a green health bar show that they are online. The ones that are grayed out and italic show that they are offline. You will notice that these phones, you can actually see that one of these has a voicemail. The latency rating is right here, which is how long it takes for the server to ping the phone. And then this is a rating of jitter, which is only relevant when the phone is actually on a phone call. If a phone gets on a phone call, the whole block will turn red, and you will know, what they're currently doing, and you will get a live readout of the audio quality of that phone call. Up here is a readout of how many are online and how many are offline. This actually shows 6 online because of some testing that we're doing with 2 extensions that are not visible on this system right now. The memory and CPU usage, which are irrelevant at this point, and then an overall network health assessment, which takes into account all the health of all your phones. Let's head to the call history section. CDR is a term used in the telecom world. It just stands for call detailed records. Automatically, it's going to try to run a report for today. Now, on this particular server, there are no calls for today. So let's scale it back to the 21st through the 24th. And we're not setting any particular time, so it's going to be all calls between the 21st and 24th. Search. You can see that it's brought up 100 results, told you the scope, and it gives you an option to download an Excel spreadsheet of all these calls. Now, there are some options down here for additional filtering. You'll notice that the call log only returned 100 results. However, there are probably more phone calls in the last 5 days than just 100. So we set this number right here, number of records to return. Let's set it to 150 so we can see more calls that are being returned. And here we are, 150 results. Now let's set it to a bunch and see how many calls were actually placed. Oh, okay, it looks like an even 180 calls. This is to prevent larger call logs from downloading and delaying your ability to view calls. So let's set that back to 100. Now, if you want to filter calls based on a specific extension, so you know that a call was placed in the last 4 days by extension 100. Let's look at all of 100's phone calls in the last 4 days. Okay, well, it turns out there are none. So let's look at extension 142. Looks like there are a few. 63 to be specific. In addition, let's say that you know the phone number of the person that was called, but you don't know who actually took the phone. So let's say to any extension, let's set the last 4 digits of the phone number. You don't actually know if this person was called. Look at that. We've got some 9794 in the middle of that code. And I'm sure we've got some other call logs here. But yeah, you can. It's a wildcard search to allow you to look up external callers that are in or out. You'll notice this checkbox, show call recordings. By default, it is not checked, and it will not show you call recording information. However, let's go ahead and check it. Do another search. It took a little bit longer because we're showing call recordings, but on the right side here, you'll notice that there's a play button and a download button. If you click the play button, it enables you to listen to the call recording right then and there, or just download an MP3 of the recording. Now, some calls do not get recorded. It's just depending on your call recording settings. There are 3 more reports, inbound, outbound, and internal. However, on this particular server, I don't think there's not enough data to actually generate a report. We will actually be adding fairly soon a custom report generator. Internal calls, yeah, not enough. We'll be adding a report generation, which will allow you to create custom reports that are automatically emailed to you.